Today I will be going around and asking a few people what they know about the United Nations. And if I do not think they know enough, I will be giving them this sheet of paper which has a bunch of random facts of what the United Nations have done this year. So let's see what they have to say.
Well, as a matter of fact, DJ, I do not know anything about the United.
I don't know anything about the United Nations.
The United Nations was formed right after during World War II in 1945, and they are used to help with humanitarian projects and spreading democracy. And there's 193 or 5, I think it's 3, but I can't remember, member states in the United Nations, which is kind of confusing. And that's all I know.
Matter of fact, DJ, I do not know anything about the United Nations. Thank you.
I know the United Nations was created after World War II, but beyond that, I don't know anything about it.
Okay, Deej. So from my knowledge, the UN is kind of a multinational organization of various countries from around the world that work to promote the social and economic well-being and the security of the people on this earth. And I believe it was born, well, kind of actually, its original traces was born in 1942 with the UN Declaration, and then it was more formally born in 1945 after World War II, kind of as a follow-up to the Yalta Conference with Stalin, Churchill, and Roosevelt. And then today, there's kind of the whole big branch of the big UN, and that's kind of its main title, but it is actually broken up into several subdivisions and several branches. You might have heard of the UN Security Council, that's a big one, or the UN Social and Economic Council, that's another big one. So it has the main title of the UN, but it's kind of broken down into more specific branches. And then one big thing that they do is the UN Peacekeepers, if you might have heard of them. They're kind of a little bit controversial because they refuse to use violence and weapons against other armies. So, if the other army is shooting back and you can't do anything to protect that, a little bit diffuses their power. But yeah, overall, it's a great organization with a lot of countries involved in it. They all kind of work together to promote this social welfare and the welfare of the people living on this earth.
Not really anything at all, actually.
Well, just like the 6 other people I interviewed, you get this. Please read it.
Cute. Okay. It provides 90 million people with food throughout 80 different countries. They save 30 million women a year. Wow. Vaccinated 58% of the world's children, which then saves 3 million kids a year. This organization has contributed to keeping peace with 120,000 peacekeepers. It's a big number. In 16 operations on 4 different continents. In the past year alone, they have saved roughly 33 million people directly and about 547.3 million people indirectly. I feel really informed.
You keep that paper, you hang it on your wall, you read it every morning.
I'm gonna put it by my bedside.
There you go.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.